This video is powered by BetUS. Use promo code YouTube150 to get your 150% sign-up bonus. Start playing today with an exclusive offer. Shout out to BetUS for being the proud sponsor of Roundtable Sports.
What's going on, AFC North Roundtable fans? It's your boy Samuel Njoku, AFC North co-host, representing the Baltimore Ravens. Quite the season it's been. Christmas is around the corner. I know a lot of fans are anxious about getting their family gifts and all of that stuff. A couple of housekeeping items. First, a message to Steelers fans. 34-17. God damn. I can't believe it. We haven't played anybody yet. Well, here's what happens when you do play somebody. You get your asses beat. Eagles got your ass beat. Ravens, you get your ass whooped on primetime television. God damn. Russell Wilson looked just like he did in Denver, didn't he? Woo-wee. Oh, just had to get that out of there. Oh, my goodness. What a game it was. I'm sure Steelers fans are enjoying the Christmas spirit just as much as Ravens fans are. But, 34-17, you guys definitely showed up, didn't you? I mean, give it the old college try without George Pickens, didn't you? I mean, you guys weren't going to win with George Pickens, obviously, but without George Pickens, there was no chance. I'm not sure why Steelers fans even tuned in. Great props to you guys for scoring 17 points. Did not expect that. I know a lot of that has to do with pretty much Russell Wilson playing like he did back in Seattle for half of the game, really. But Russell Wilson is going to be Russell Wilson. He thought he was number 8. Looked like Lamar Jackson out there for the first 5 or 10 yards. That got over really quick, literally. Darius Washington, bow, smacks the football out of his hands, and it's Ravens football. And that's pretty much all he wrote for this game. I mean, I could sit here and dissect it. You know, if you're a Steelers fan, you may want to tune out for this part because this is just highlighting the inferiorities with your team. But if you want to stick around and learn a little thing or two about your team, then go ahead. Well, this is very surprising in some ways because the Ravens ran the football so effectively in this one. Now, a lot of it was because, as in the first meeting, they just ran away from TJ Watt. You didn't see a lot going TJ Watt's direction. TJ Watt didn't even look himself really out there. He looked a little hobbled out there, but regardless, the Ravens are going to respect him and phase him out. Rosengarten got some help over there with some chips and some running back help, but for the most part, the Ravens were running to the left side using Ronnie Stanley and Patrick McCarry on the left side to really wreak havoc on this defense. Is so prideful on stopping the run. Patrick Queen looked lost out there. PQ. You thought he was going to be excited about being a Pittsburgh Steeler. This is what happens when you play Big Brother. You know, a term that Steelers fans love to use, Big Brother. The Ravens beat the Steelers by 17 points. That hasn't been a lopsided victory of that magnitude since 2019 when RG3 defeated the Steelers 28-10. So not a lot of lopsided victories in this one. Vegas gave us 7 points, and Vegas was being very kind. Maybe Vegas is a Steelers fan, the way you guys got your asses beat out there. I'm going to stop making fun of you guys. I'm going to tone it down a little bit because right now we are still tied. Right now, the Steelers do control their own destiny. I just wanted to use this time to really give it to Steelers fans. I wish this was live and in person with Mark, but it is the holidays. We want to make sure we give you some content, but also give you guys a chance to be with your families, give us a chance to be with our families as well. So I'll have some time next week to talk a little more crap, depending on what happens on Christmas with the Steelers and the Chiefs. But still, this is more about the Ravens and less about the Steelers. The Steelers, I won't call them frauds, but you need a quarterback. I've been saying this all season long. Steelers fans didn't like it. You got Russell Wilson. He's good. He's good enough to carry that defense with him and that run game and that kicker you got over there, Chris Boswell, who's a dog. But you need a great quarterback to win when it matters the most. You can't beat Lamar Jackson when it counts in these high-pitched moments when you need something out of your quarterback. The last meeting, yes, the Steelers won, but 6 field goals. 6 field goals calls it. If you have a quarterback firing all cylinders with the talent that Lamar Jackson has, do you have a QB that you can go head-to-head with? Russell Wilson's not that guy. You need Patrick Mahomes. You need Josh Allen. You need Joe Burrow, in fact. You need these other upper echelon quarterbacks. Hell, I'm about to start putting Bo Nix in that category. Justin Herbert, a potential quarterback to make it to the postseason. And then you have Russell Wilson. When you rank the AFC quarterbacks that are potentially going to make the playoffs, Russell Wilson's probably at the bottom. The case we made that Bo Nix is probably going to be that guy, depending on what happens with the Bengals and the Broncos. But Russell Wilson's not that guy. He's not that guy. I mean, he did have a decent game. Again, for all intents and purposes, this is the best I've ever seen Russell Wilson look. I mean, the Ravens did a pretty decent job of taking him down. That pick six the other way. Oh, I wish I was sitting next to a Steelers fan when that was occurring. Oh, I wish Bubba or Mark was next to me when that pick six happened. Just watching the soul crush the dreams of Steelers faithful of winning the AFC North title in Baltimore. Okay, no, ain't gonna happen, player. Ain't gonna happen. So again, I'll try and keep this as civil as possible, but I want Steelers fans to understand this is not your grandpa's Ravens. This ain't 1999. This is 2024, and you got the MVP twice in a row, probably a third. Thanks to you guys. Appreciate it. Lamar Jackson at home. It's going to be tough to beat. And oh yeah, Derrick Henry, the most dominant running back. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Saquon Barkley fans. The most dominant running back out here in the backfield, towing that thing. So can't stop Derrick Henry. Can't stop Lamar Jackson. Who can you stop? That Vonda defense, I know. Again, you guys are missing some pieces out there. A little respect is given. But when I hear beat the Ravens 8 of the last 9 times, and we don't even have our starters out there, we don't have our main quarterback out there, and then I'm going to show respect for a team that, oh no, we lost our safety, Deshaun Elliott. Oh no, TJ Watt has a sore ankle. Oh no. Now, I'm not giving you any credit. You came out there, talked your shit, tried to win the championship in Baltimore, and it ain't going to happen. Now you got to go to Kansas City to face Patrick Mahomes, another quarterback that your other quarterback, Russell Wilson, has no shot against. So, and then you got to go against Joe Burrow. So good luck. Good luck, Russell, against top tier QBs. So far, you're 0 for 2 in this stretch. You haven't played anybody? Yeah, you haven't. And now you're playing people. And now you're seeing the difference. 2 touchdown loss, 2 touchdowns and a field goal loss to the Steelers, to the Ravens now. What's going to happen against the Chiefs? I don't know. Doesn't look promising. I'll tell you that. Does not look promising. But for Ravens fans, it's looking pretty good. I mean, let's just be honest. The Ravens offense is firing finally on all cylinders. The Ravens defense is ranking top 4 or top 5 in every major defense statistic out there since the implementation of our Darius Washington and Kyle Hamilton on the back end. So
this video is being powered by BetUS, the #1 online sports book in the world. Use code YouTube150 to get your 150% bonus on your first deposit, 125% on your next 2. That's up to $2,000. We got Christmas football this week, folks. The Chiefs and Steelers and the Ravens and Texans. If you guys want to take advantage of the BetUS code YouTube150 to make your bets right here, go to betus.com.pa. We also got all the other games this week. Make sure you guys check out BetUS. They got player prop bets, same game parlays, you name it. All right, so big time shout out to BetUS. Please bet responsibly. The proud sponsor of Roundtable Sports.
Analysts and pundits can talk about the Ravens defense being bad all you want. You're just showing you don't know ball. You're showing you didn't watch film. You're showing you're not watching tape on what this defense has done since that transition. This defense is looking phenomenal, and they're healthy. They're a little banged up a little bit, but for the most part, these boys are going out there and they're showing up and showing out. The Steelers had no shot in this game. Really shouldn't have won the first contest. Again, field goals that were missed, a couple of turnovers, crazy atmosphere in Pittsburgh, I should say. Crazy atmosphere in Pittsburgh. So I get that the emotions got the better of the Ravens players out there, and the Steelers were able to use that to their advantage and get some crucial turnovers and some missed field goals. Something that looks like has been corrected by Justin Tucker. So I give you the first one, but this second one, ooh, butt whooping. Class is in section. This is a statement game. Who's the big bro and who's the little bro? Oh, we saw. Ain't nobody in their right mind is going to predict that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to win this division now. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot to get the job done. But the Ravens are looking great on offense. Rashad Bateman back to his form. I mean, who would have thunk coming into the season, the way things ended last year, having to use Odell Beckham a lot more, that Rashad Bateman would come in and ball out. I think it was me that predicted that, actually. If you're a fan of my other podcast, and you know that Rashad Bateman was one of the guys I predicted to go off. Zay Flowers hitting 1,000 yards receiving. This team is going to be a problem in postseason time. And nobody wants to face the Baltimore Ravens in the postseason, especially the Steelers. And I don't think they're going to play the Steelers. If they do play the Steelers, guess where you got to go? Back to Baltimore. where the division champs are, where the Baltimore Ravens are. So if we see you, we'll see you in Baltimore. If not, we'll see you when we see you. And that's probably next season. Ravens offense, again, I mean, I got some time now. I'm sure I'm just rambling at this point. So if you're a Steelers fan, you're just tired of hearing me talk shit, feel free to leave. But for my Ravens faithful who wants to hear more about this Ravens offense, I think there's going to be some concern with Justice Hill. I think it's going to be a lot to ask Justice Hill to play on Wednesday against the Texans. Given that concussion, he was out cold for a couple of minutes thanks to those Steelers. So I would say that he likely doesn't play against the Texans, and whether or not, depending on the outcome of this Chiefs and Steelers game, he may not be even playing against the Browns. I would say likely better to hold him off until the postseason starts. You got Keaton Mitchell just been waiting on the wings for his opportunity. Rasheen Ali concerns me a little bit because he does have a little bit of a fumbling issue back in his days in Marshall. I'm sure he's been working on it, but fumbling's been an issue for the Ravens recently. They fumbled 3 times against the Steelers and recovered all of them, but there's the potential for some turnover there. So Rasheen Ali is just another person with a fumbling problem that potentially has an opportunity waiting for him in regards to spelling our boy Derrick Henry. I'm not going to waste too much more of your time. Just to say that the Ravens are going to have a big test coming up against the Texans. Texans are banged up a little bit. We'll touch on that. But I think overall in this Ravens-Steelers game, it was a time for a butt whooping, is what I would say. It was a time for a wake-up call. I think Steelers fans were getting a little too big for their britches, you know what I mean? I think they were sipping that Kool-Aid too much. The signs were there. This team is not it. I think if George Pickens come out, it gives them an outlet, a potential deep threat, I guess. But the offense is just, it's not built for a championship run. It's just not. Cool, you won games. Cool, you got Mike Tomlin who finds a way to have a winning season every single time. Yeah, he's going to get a winning season. But is he going to compete for a championship with that roster? And now there's reports coming out that the Steelers could, in fact, extend Russell Wilson. Please do that. On behalf of every Ravens, Bengals, and Browns fan in the division, please extend Russell Wilson. Thank you very much. That'd be great. Because this team is going nowhere with that guy at QB. Yeah, I'm just calling it like I see it. If it's too much for your Steelers fans and you shouldn't have got your ass beat by 17 points on Fox after thinking you were going to actually win the division, no shot. No shot. But that's all I got. If you're a Ravens fan, congratulations on the win. Be sure to exploit this win for all its purposes. Go on, find your nearest Steelers fan, laugh in their face, find a terrible towel, and wipe your butt with it if you got to. But this has been very sweet for me. I'm enjoying this immensely, as you can probably tell. Got my Ravens hat. I never wear Raven stuff, but it's a special occasion on this Christmas. Happy days for your boy. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and I'll see you when I see you, Steelers fans. Go Ravens.
This video is powered by BetUS. Use promo code YouTube150 to get your 150% sign-up bonus. Start playing today with an exclusive offer. Shout out to BetUS for being the proud sponsor of Roundtable Sports.